They were brought into the 111th precinct to be charged in this major gang conspiracy case.
These dudes don't care. They don't care. I'm Van and we are all the LFR family. Thank you so much for clicking play. Hopefully you click that like button as well. That really helps the channel. It helps the videos. It helps with the algorithm. And make sure when you have a moment later on, you go to LFRfamily.com and ask me about the Bang Bang Tea. If I look like I'm a little down right now, it's because I just now got finished checking out Corinne Jean-Pierre, giving her rundown on what happened in Nashville with the school shooting, and she showed absolutely no remorse. She acted like she was a robot. She had no heart, and all she did was speak about a whole bunch of things she wrote in her folder that had to do with Joe Biden and how phenomenal of a president he is, and how if people listened to him, none of this would have happened. Because he tried to talk to Congress, he tried to do this, he tried to do that, and he's phenomenal on gun laws, and it just brought me down, man. It just like, come on, bro, you can do that another day. You know what I mean? When American people need you, you come through. You come through, especially if you're the mouthpiece for the president. You failed at your job. Now we got another issue right now in New York. A huge NYPD gang was taken down. Let's check this out and see what they're talking about.
Officials think this could be the largest gang takedown in history in the borough of Queens, and Fox 5 was given exclusive access as it happened. The Queens District Attorney, along with the NYPD Chief of Detectives, announcing the 151-count indictment of 33 alleged gang members.
Whoa, they've been watching them for a while. They was watching them for a while, man. For real.
Officials say all 33 defendants are charged with conspiracy to commit murder and that 18 of those were active trigger pullers. They say the defendants are members of warring gangs trying to establish territorial dominance in Southeast Queens. The gun violence escalated after the high-profile murder of an aspiring high school basketball star 4 years ago.
Wow.
While the gang war was set off by a slashing in April of 2019, the tensions and the violence between the warring factions escalated after the murder of 14-year-old Amir Griffin in October of 2019.
Throughout this investigation, it was determined that members of these gangs intended to commit murder and shoot opposing gang members based solely on their alliances and territorial disputes.
30 guns. You see them there. They were seized in this gang takedown. But before today's sweeping indictment was announced against members of two violent street gangs, our own Lisa Evers was embedded with the operation as NYPD detectives rounded up the suspects. And she is here now to bring us this Fox 5 exclusive. Lisa, take it away.
Now, it still boggles my mind. We're about to listen to Lisa because she's about to show all of the people inside the paddy wagon, all of the youngins that was taken away. They're about to show every single last one of them, I believe. And I'm sure when they do show them, a lot of these youngins probably are going to be smiling. They're going to be, you know, feeling all good because we're going to our next level in our, you know, criminaldom. Like when you're a criminal, this right here it's like training, okay? It's like going away to the daggone army. That's what it's like. As long as we're not going to die, we're going away to training, all right? We're going away to become better criminals. That's what we're doing. That's usually how I go. And I'm going with all my friends too. All 30 of us, man, we're going to be deep. We already known for killing. You know, we're going to be gangsters. Some of our other friends are going to be in there. Come on. We're going to have some fun. What they giving us, 5 to 7 years, 15 years, 20 years, whatever it is, man, we're going to do that 10 toes down, man. We're going to do that stand on our hands, bro. We're going to do that. Like, that's the mentality that they have. So they ready to have some fun. It sucks. But the people out there, the people who support these states that have the most crime and whatnot, those are the folk who don't want to have their own guns. They don't believe in having their own guns. They just believe in, oh, if I get accosted or if I get in some trouble, I'm just gonna call the police. If the criminals got all them daggone guns, you should have yours too.
Well, Chris, this long-term investigation began with the murder of a promising teen basketball player. Now, nearly 4 years later, NYPD detectives tell us they have dismantled two rival gangs who terrorized South Jamaica residents with reckless gunfire, using drill music videos and social media to fuel their beefs. We got an exclusive look at their focused methods, which are very different from the wide net gang sweeps of the past.
Using drill music. Do y'all know what drill music is? I told y'all before, drill music is an issue. Drill music is an issue. It's on-site music. It's music that talk about just getting out there and doing people dirty. That's what it's about. For real. Man, drill music is different.
Some of the more than 30 suspects were already behind bars in state prison and on Rikers Island for other crimes. They were brought into the 111th precinct to be charged in this major gang conspiracy case. So serious.
This dude said, eat my DICK. He has, man, he's like, man, look, we about to go and have some fun in prison, man. We about to go into another part of it. Like, we just leveled up. Like playing a video game. We just now leveled up. We're going to prison now. You know what I mean? And when we come out, we're going to be worse.
Were the safety concerns about the explosive rivalry between the crews known as Money World and their opposition or ops, the local trap stars, that police booked them at separate precincts to keep their family members and associates separated when they showed up.
It's pretty much shoot on sight when they see the opposition. And a lot of times innocent people are caught in the middle of it.
Over the last 5 or 6 years, these two gangs terrorized an entire community.
Before Sunday,
drill music, you said drill music is like the urban version of death metal. Does death metal lead to people dying in the streets? If that's what it is, then hey, you're right. If death metal mean that when I see you as another rock star or whatever you're doing, when I see you, I'm killing you right there on site, then yeah, drill music is the next thing to death metal. It's like an urban version of death metal. But if that's not what death metal does, yeah.
Sunrise, more than 150 NYPD detectives and supervisors assembled for the takedown of the alleged gang members.
He said death metal leads to angry nerds playing Dungeons and Dragons.
Most are between the ages of 18 to 22 and have been arrested before.
It started in the Baisley houses when Amir Griffin got shot and killed.
In October 2019, 14-year-old Amir Griffin, a Cardozo High School student athlete, was the unintended target of a shooting. He was killed on the basketball courts near his home.
Sean, anything you want to say?
18-year-old Sean Brown was arrested for the murder and is part of this case.
That could have been me. It could be my cousins, my nephews. I mean, it's just sad that that had to happen, but today, we have justice for the family.
As detectives investigated, they found a connection to other shootings that were happening in South Jamaica. Some were in broad daylight, one even outside a high school. Police say an escalating rivalry between the Money World and local trap star gangs was responsible.
Once a shooting occurs and there's retaliation for that shooting, it goes back and forth. And it seems like they're never satisfied with the amount of violence they've committed, and they're always trying to get one up on their opposition.
Captain Gillis says the rivalry is over territory, not money or drugs. The hatred heated up over social media taunts and drill music videos where they allegedly bragged about the shootings, the actual locations, and even the calibers of guns used in incidents under investigation.
These dudes don't care. They don't care. In the music, they say where I shot him, why I shot him, what I shot him with, who was with me, what we was driving, what street we were on, what I ate that pissed me off so much. Drill music is different. It's like they go to the studio right directly from shooting you, pow, 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 pow. Let's go to the studio. I gotta record this one so I won't forget. I shot him with my left hand, let off 3 shots. 1 hit him in the butt, 2 hit him in the crotch. You know what I mean? It's like they gotta say it right then and there or they gonna forget about it. Rappers back in the day, they used to at least lie to be more, you know, over the top, to be more creative. Like when you listen to some old Eminem songs, he used to say some of the most unruly stuff in the world, but it was him being creative. He was creating like a Tarantino movie, a Quentin Tarantino movie in his mind and putting it on paper. That's what he would do. That's what he would do. This is all art. These guys, no, nah. They are telling you exactly what they're doing, what they're going to do, how they did it, and why they're going to do more, and why they don't care if they get killed. And man, they don't care. And most of them got kids. Yes, most of them got kids that they don't give a damn about leaving behind. Baby mothers that they don't care about leaving behind. But then when they were just now talking about it, why are they shooting each other? Why do they shoot their opposition? Is it about money? Is it about drugs? No, it's about territory. It's about territory. It's about, I live on this block, I rep this block, you rep that block, you my op. If you live on that block, I'm shooting you on sight. Bruh, I ain't got nothing to do with where my mom decided to move us. You gonna shoot me just because my mother moved me around this neighborhood? I don't want no issues with you, Slim. But guess what? A lot of the people who claim that they represent the black community, they will get out there and act like it's the government's fault that all this violence is going on. These little knuckleheads are out there fighting and killing each other over property that they don't even own. We don't own any of this, but I'm fighting over it. Make that make sense.
The drill rap is always a motivator, right? And the drill rap is so specific in that they mention people that have been killed in the past and disrespect those people that have been killed in the past. And it creates a residual effect where it's a tit for tat, a one for one. Everyone's trying to get one up on the scoreboard. That creates a retaliatory effect on both sides.
Chief, you have a lot of members of the NYPD here. Who is here and involved in this operation?
Yeah, so this operation involves members of the Detective Bureau. In particular, there's two different units. It's called Queens South VCS. In addition to that, it's a gun violence suppression unit.
What's happening here right now is you see different groups getting together. They're getting their assignments, and they're also getting their orders from their superiors about how they're going to do this raid, how they're going to take these suspects in. Detectives from local precincts, as well as warrants, homicide, and narcotics units, provided backup and were involved in the tactical attack meeting to review strategy.
Most of you guys know what your position is going to be on the team. We're going to move in it tactically. We're going to take our time when we get into the location, make sure we communicate.
Before we go out, they ask me and my cameraman to take precautions too.
So they're giving us bulletproof vests because many of the suspects that they're going after today have been pre-indicted on very serious gun charges. Some are actually accused of murder.
We head out onto the highway towards South Jamaica. We're part of an NYPD caravan right now going to the various locations where detectives will be apprehending the suspects in this case.
We can kill the lights.
Copy.
We arrive at the house. The detectives surround it according to plan, while others do a door knock and go in with a warrant for the suspect.
The detectives were able to find the person that they were looking for. They have taken this suspect in custody. They were in the house. They came out. No shots have been fired.
This suspect, who is wanted for murder, is brought in to be booked. Another team returns with a suspect who wasn't part of the original case. Police say he panicked and threw this gun out the window while the officers were looking for someone else.
Get that
The NYPD says this case, like others in recent years, shows that when they do...
Why he's so upset that the cameraman is looking at him getting arrested? Dumbass, why you out there doing dumb shit? I'm sorry. Dumb sugar honey iced tea. Why you out there doing dumb sugar honey iced tea, bro? You get that camera out my face. To it. Put to it. Put to it. Get that out my face, man. You look so tough. I swear you look so tough. You look gangster when you did that. When you threw that gun out you saw the police behind you and you decided to throw the gun out your car thinking that they won't see it. Oh man, that move right there. Whoo. Yeah, you might get an offer from Harvard for that. That was intelligent, like extremely intelligent. Never heard of anything like that before.
Sharply focused investigations and take the most violent offenders off the streets, the surrounding communities experience a drop in gun violence.
These guys did horrific violence out in the streets of South Jamaica. So it's a victory for the community today that these guys are actually all apprehended.
Countless acts, several homicides, non-fatal shootings, incidents of gunfire throughout the community absolutely took its toll. And I'm happy that we were able to deliver a clear message today that won't be tolerated.
Yeah, hopefully the president can deliver that message, or Karine Jean-Pierre can deliver that message for the president, because I swear she upset me, bro.